Hey YouTube, it's RO Productions coming to you with another video. And today we're discussing the Colorado versus TCU game, and it was a great game if you've seen it. Big shootout down there in Texas. Lots of plays being made, athletes all over the field, just making plays and doing the thing. Um, Colorado and Dion looked great. Well coached, did what they had to do, and made the upset. And we're kind of gonna do a little film room here for Colorado on our offense and defense. What we've seen, what are gonna do, or to work on moving forward, especially on the defense side. But let's get into it. Film room coming. Let's go.
I always talk about the Colorado offense. They were very explosive and impressive this game. Coach Sean was just dialing it up against this TCU defense. They could not stop this Colorado offense pretty much at all majority of the game. And here they're going to go two by two, kind of just setting the tone, getting the ball out quick, making the easy layups for Shador. See, Jimmy Horn is in the slot right there. He's running a little short dig while Travis Hunter was in the bottom slot right there. Going to run a speed out. Kind of taking advantage of that cushion that TCU was just giving them all game for some specific reason. I don't understand that little game plan, but they took advantage of that. It's easy pitch and catch for Shadori receivers. They're going to give him cushion like that. That's a layup. That's just easy offense right there.
Like I said, Sean Lewis was in his bag once again. Um, in his bag. Like I said, here when they need a touchdown to set that tone, because they're coming. Like they said, this all off season. Calls the mesh concept, which is a bunch of crossing routes to kind of generate natural rub and confusion for the defense. And you see two bottom receivers can run that slant slash drag to create that traffic slash natural rub for the running back to be open in the backfield. And then they also have a tight end drag that comes across just in case the running back is covered to benefit from that rub. And if you've seen the game, TCU failed to cover this for some reason. Let's take a look. See, natural rub, kind of bunch of traffic going in there, and you see Dylan Edwards is wide open. All right, here, TCU gives a layup to Colorado. Pretty easy one. Gonna run an RPO here. Then let's see at the top of the numbers with X. They're gonna run like a slow uh, dig route to take advantage of that cushion that they're giving on 3rd and 3 for some reason. See, RPO catches that cushion, and that's the easy completion layup, like I said. All right, here, Charlo is right back in his bag, showing a bunch of creativity with this Colorado offense. Here, he's going to do a fake toss kind of play action here to the left, and then have Jimmy Horn come in motion from the slot, and then accelerate right back into the flats on the snap, kind of generating that easy cushion, or I'll say benefiting from that easy cushion that TCU is giving here when they're showing man coverage. Because as you see, that safety has zero chance of making that play here when he's given the cushion that far off. All right, Colorado didn't run the ball too particularly well, but when they had success, it was running off tackle with pulling guards, which you're probably going to see more moving to the future because I don't, for some reason, the interior they don't have too much success. But here, run the RPO counter, both guards pull, kick out, and it's a nice game right there. When you have plays that work, you try to tend to build off of them. And here, Colorado does that by running a play that's similar to the play that we just shown with the two pulling guards and the RPO. But here you have the tackle and guard are the pulling linemen. And also you have Travis at the bottom of the numbers this time. And here in this RPO, they're keying on that linebacker right there on the, I'll say, left hash as their indicator they want to run our pass. But see what happened. You see he crashes the field and Shador pulls it to throw it to Travis right there. Here's just a great throw from Shador. Far hash throw to Travis, who's running kind of like an inside fade comeback. But they've been running like all game. It's just a great throw, great timing, great arm strength there. All right, here Sean Lewis gets right back in his bag and throws an unexpected screen pass here. Catches TCU off guard and see Dylan pretty much just outruns his lineman for a second, but gets right back in front of him or behind him, sorry. And then open field, you're not catching him. You watch well off media or just any Colorado content. You seen Dylan just if he gets in the open field, he's gone. Here, it's an interesting concept here though. You see tight end go to catch that inside linebacker, and then all three big linemen just finding somebody to just get a hat on. Get a hat on. You see Dylan Edwards is gone off to the races, not catching him. All right, here's a great creativity from Sean Lewis here with the option toss to Dylan Edwards for I think it was his third touchdown at that time. It's great creativity because literally you see he puts that linebacker in no man's land. He either has to take Shador or take Dylan. He decides to take Shador. That's the wrong decision, and as you see, that's a touchdown. All right, here again to like win the game. Sean Lewis right back in his bag once again. He dials up that same concept that we've seen right when they were in the red zone for in the first drive. Mesh concept again. Here they're in trips, trio left, run, bunch of drags, slants to create that little traffic, and then have Dylan come out the backfield in the flat, kind of creating that little traffic, a little natural rub to free him open. Then if he's not open, they have that tight end coming on a drag to get his natural rub to free him also. And I think TCU actually tried to cover Dylan this time, but he was just way too fast. You see, natural rub actually covered this time, but he's just too fast, too athletic, and that's six. Dylan is just ridiculous, way too fast out there. All right, now it's time for the defense, and the defense did not have a great game defending the run. That was the biggest takeaway so far coming from that game, and they had trouble defending the run. Like I said, linebackers missing tackles, defensive line not getting off their box. That was just like the biggest thing that I've seen when defending the run. Here, it's a great example of that. TCU is going to run the outside zone read here, but watch the D line and linebackers. Sealed, big chunk right here on the ground. Rewind it back. See a D line just getting manhandled. Their lines reaching to the second level for the linebackers to seal, and that's just a humongous hole for a big game, which cannot happen at all. Here, just another example of nobody getting off their blocks. Nobody sets the edge, and you see Trey Sanders easily around the corner for the easy touchdown because nobody sets the edge here or get off the block. As you can see, the end is getting manhandled. Somebody say holding. I mean, it's iffy. Probably not gonna get that call in TCU, but as you see. All right, here it in red zone again, and you see they literally fail and make contact, but do not bring him down somehow, and it's a touchdown. Like how was that possible? How is that not a stop there? Like you all get there. How's he not stop there? That's another missed tackle. Then, but also look around. There's literally three guys just standing around, not rallying to the ball to make the stop. What is that's just bad football. That's bad defense there. Rally to the ball, make the stop. You, like I said in Will Off Meeting, you see Coach Prime constantly telling them get to the ball, and they don't do that. Missed tackles was just way too much. Like again here, you feel shut the block and you miss tackle here, and he's off to the races. Like, like how again? How is he not tackled here? You gotta make that tackle. You have to make that tackle. But moving forward, Lord, here's another example. Perfect field, but missed the tackle. Like they're in position, but they do not make the tackle, and it makes zero sense because that should have been a tackle. It's 2 y'all right there, and y'all both miss. I know Coach Hart is gonna be just going crazy on when they watch the film on this. Like both his backers feel, but they don't make the tackle here. Also, look at Shiloh. He's just standing there flat footed. He has to make the tackle there. He just lets the guy run right past him because he's just sitting there flat footed waiting. Just bad tackling all around there. That's just bad effort. Now here's another play. Just zone read. Both ends crash. Trying to get to the running back because they're not expecting him to take off, which I don't understand why. He didn't showing his ability to run a little bit. He seems athletic enough. So I don't understand why you're just crashing and not trying to contain the QB there. The end just decides not to contain here and just crashes and as you see, easy touchdown for TCU. But Colorado pass defense was really good this game. And they TCU offense to around 250 yards passing, and they generated 2 turnovers in the pass game. And here, the first turnover, we run a cover 3 coverage here against the stick and nod, and it's probably one of the rare times that they ran zone coverage against this TCU offense. Ran a lot of man coverage. Coach Kelly called throughout this game. You see cover 3 coverage, everything's kind of booked, and you see Trevor makes an incredible play to jump that route. Coach Kelly ran a lot of man coverage throughout this game, trusting in his DBs to stick with his man, stick with their receiver, which they did fairly well, unless TCU came out in like a bunch formation, like we see here, or in a stack formation, trying to create a natural rub to free up the receivers. And here, that's what they did in this clip right here. Trying to counter that, Colorado tried to run a little banjo coverage, which didn't work at this time because it was just a great natural pick from the TCU receivers here. So see in a bunch formation, they're gonna let the play roll. See bunch, this gets a great natural pick, and it's just a great play to beat man coverage. That's what you call when you want to beat man coverage. I mean, Colorado is good in secondary. They are very confident in man coverage, hence why Coach Kelly is calling a lot of man coverage. But here it's another look. They're giving a man coverage look against TCU. TCU's in 2-by-2 formation. They're gonna call their own version of mesh to beat man coverage, which you would do if you're trying to beat man coverage. You see 2 top side receivers running those like slants/drags to create that little traffic while the running backs running that wheel route. Then you have the opposite slot receiver at the bottom running another drag to kind of be freed up coming across the middle, as you see. But it's crazy how um, Colorado defended this because they have that the middle linebacker literally sits kind of switching like he's playing robber, waiting for Dick Crosser.
Third down, Morris intercepted. Wow, Travis Hunter, unbelievable. Hunter just plucks.
Colorado look really good. I mean, offense, explosive, creative, just very hard to defend. Moving forward, I don't expect that to change. I mean, like you see a lot of RPOs called from them, a lot of I'll say explosive plays with the skill positions that they have. The skill positions on offense are pretty elite, as you can see from this game. And then if you watch throughout practice on YouTube and such, defensively, they have to get better against the run. I mean, secondary against the pass, I'm not. You shouldn't be worried about that. They're pretty good against the pass. It's just the run defense. Usually, D line is not getting off blocks. as quickly as they should, and then linebackers are filling correctly, but they're not making tackles. If they make tackles, it will be fine. It's just the tackling for the first game is not up to par. Pretty sure the defense coach is going to get on to them about that, but it should be fine. I mean, like we heard, saw, go ahead, hit a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.